And lots of people will know you from your YouTube channel, which you call Cook with a Little Indian.
Yeah, well, I'm little. I'm Indian.
I've got my heels on, but you're quite little. And you're Indian.
Yeah. So, it's a best ever chicken curry because it's my mum's recipe that I've grown up eating. I've slightly altered a little bit, but the essence of it is my mother's, and I'm hopefully share it with you today.
Right, you take it away. So we've got onions.
Right. So one of the most important things about cooking a curry is committing to the onion stage, and that is, it's a really simple curry, but it's all about committing to, giving yourself about 20 to 25 minutes to cook your onions.
So you're getting real depth of flavour.
Yeah. So what you want is to sizzle the onions and oil and ginger first of all, and
I'd be worried about burning them. So you have them really low.
On a really low heat with the lid on, and then you want them to caramelise, and you get this really gorgeous kind of sweet smell. Which, if you get that base, then you're good to go for the rest of it.
So that's how they should look.
Yeah. So commit to the onions.
Okay.
And then it doesn't get more complicated. It's just a few more steps. And the next couple of steps are add your garlic and your chilli, and so you bung that in. Two of those. And with this stage, it's only a couple of minutes, but what you want is the kind of strong smell of the garlic to go away, because it's quite pungent at first.
And you have to be careful about not burning that.
Yeah. So you're still on slightly a low heat, and you don't want to burn these. But this stage is pretty quick. So.
And do you always use fresh chilli?
Yeah, always fresh. All of these ingredients are fresh. That's really important. But
did your mum teach you to cook when you were quite young?
No, we kind of. I used to watch her cook a little bit, but I was actually more interested in cooking British food, because she cooked the Indian stuff, so it's a bit boring for me. And now I've come about.
And that leads to what you do today.
Now you mix them together.
So I'm trying to mix it all up and use my.
Hersha, can I ask you a question? And I can see these lovely ingredients, and I smell this fresh smell that's coming out. Whatever. In Northern Ireland, we didn't have Indian restaurants, probably because of the troubles until about in the 80s, right? So therefore, the only curry I associate with restaurants and takeaways is Chinese curry. So when I go to order a curry, I'm always thinking of a Chinese curry, and my wife it's anathema to you, isn't it?
What's all that about?
Go to an Indian takeaway
That's
for a
perfectly
curry.
normal to me. What is the difference between the Chinese curry and the Is it curry sauce just you get in China?
Yeah, well, I think with Indian curries.
By the way, sorry.
Yeah. So a couple of minutes with the garlic, and then throw in your tomatoes. I'll get back to you, Eamon.
Yeah. I'm sorry to bore you, Ruth, but that's all of interest to me.
Now you can tell me.
And your tomato puree. And just a quick one, with the tomatoes, again, you want to commit to it, bring the heat up a bit and bung a lid on, and you want them to cook down to a nice thick kind of stewed
So fresh looking.
Yeah,
it's
very fresh.
No, but it is very fresh, but you could put tinned tomatoes in there, couldn't you? No, you couldn't.
No,
Stupid idea, producer. No.
I can confirm that wasn't my husband's idea, it's our producer.
So who's the resident chef in your home?
That'll be me.
Who do you think?
OK. So perhaps, Ruth, you could try this one this weekend.
I'll try it this weekend.
It's easy. It's easy.
In the kitchen.
So with the Chinese, I think that the spice mix would probably be different.
Sweet.
So with a sweeter, and then there's sugar in Chinese curries
that
as well.
explains a lot.
Takeaways.
Okay.
I mean,
let's get back.
Back to the cooking. So give that a good stir. Bung on the lid. Another 20-25 minutes. You're not doing a lot, but it is a little bit of time. And then what you want to end up with is, I'm just going to bung this on. I think
that's what it
a
looks
nice stewed kind of thick base.
What about 2 minutes, Hersha?
Okay. So for your chicken, and so next up is your chicken, and you bung that in.
Is that thighs?
It's diced chicken thighs. Now, what I usually do is put the bone in, and what my parents have always done is actually they would butcher an entire chicken up and have all the bones and everything in there.
Would they?
The bones gives flavour, though.
Yeah, it gives really good flavour. There's nutrients in the bones. I prefer it, but my husband doesn't like
bones. Do you?
No, and I think what else you've done there, just to distinguish this from takeaway stuff, is that you haven't gone big on that butter.
No, you don't. You really don't need it. If you do the stages, if you let the flavours cook out, then you're all good. So I'm going to put this in now, just to show you, but you cook the chicken for another 20 to 25 minutes till it's cooked. And then the last stage, garam masala, means hot mix. Mix the spices.
Like 5 different...
varies what region you get it from, but there's 5 or 6 different spices in there. You throw that on, give it another stir about.
And no more liquid?
No, wang the lid on.
Wang the lid on.
Wang the lid on. And then you're
you.
serving it up. Now, if you did want more sauce in it, put water in it and cook it for longer. But what you've got there is a lovely,
rich
thick,
looking,
rich-looking... And
anything you want to dress that with or whatever?
Maybe a little bit of coriander.
Bit of coriander
Do you guys like coriander?
there. Yes, very nice.
Shove a bit of that on.
What's there not to like?
Yeah, and if you don't, if you want something to take away the hotness, add a bit of yoghurt on the top.
Yeah.
Is it very spicy?
No, it's not actually, but some people can't really handle spice.
I'm feeling this could be my lunch.
Oh, do you do takeaways?
My husband is so gutted because he
flavour is so
Very
rich.
nice.
I love
Yeah,
that.
and you've only got a tiny bit of oil.
Hersha, my little Indian. Very, very good.
Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Thank you very much indeed.